Hello, I'm Yukes in Guiyang, China, and today I'm here to introduce to you a synthesizer that has served me so well for about 5 years of active playing. It is a workhorse, it is a gorgeous and portable thing, the Novation Mininova. Even after gathering a few dozen electronic music things, controllers, and MIDI and such, the Mininova has stayed with me throughout that whole process. It was one of the first electronic music devices that I got my hands on. I take it to every single show that I play, and it is honestly the most versatile tool that I own, and I'm so excited to be the one to share it with you today. So let's go over the basics, right? The Mininova is a digital synthesizer. That means it synthesizes a tone from digital oscillators and filters and such. It is not a MIDI controller, meaning you don't need a computer in order to make a sound. It creates sound itself. It has essentially a computer inside of it, right? So it works on its own, standalone, as we sometimes call it. So you can consider this Mininova, this synthesizer, to be its own instrument. It does not play back any pre-recorded virtual instruments, right? It doesn't use the sounds of a piano or a violin to create music. It generates tone. It creates new sounds altogether. Although if you'd like to emulate real instruments, that is of course feasible, but it really shines when you want to make electronic tones. So the Mininova is basically a library of different electronic instruments, right? It's got 256 slots on it, which you can sort using this big knob right here, and you can categorize it by either genre or type. And of course, you're not limited to the sounds that it comes with, right? You can download your own sounds online. You can make your own sounds. You can delete the sounds that you don't use, right? You don't really need all 256 sounds. Personally, I tend to keep about 50 or so sounds on it. You can save different versions of the sounds you like. I keep about 50, and that's plenty for me. You can also quick save 8 of your favorite sounds to these slots here, right? And you can switch between them on the fly. It's very, very, very easy. Coming in at about 63 centimeters across, 2.5 kilograms or so, the Mininova is, above all else, a portable device, right? It's so easy to just, bring this thing in a cab or on a bike or something and just show up at a performance or a jam or whatever. It doesn't take up much space on like your desk, as you can see. This is, above all else, a portable synthesizer. It can even run off USB power, so you could use a power bank and play it, outside, or, you can really bring it anywhere. You'll notice the Mininova has what we refer to as mini keys, right? These are 60% the size of a normal piano key. Now, most people prefer the feeling of a full-sized key. That's what we're, more used to playing. But for the sake of portability, these mini keys are great. They are velocity sensitive, they feel good on the hands, and it's not particularly hard to play a melody or, play some chords on it. You just have to kind of get used to it, especially if you have small hands. These totally work. They're not really for everyone, but don't knock them till you try them. Personally, I like the keys a lot. So in this 5-part video series, I'm going to go over all the basic functions of what this synthesizer can do, right? It's aimed at beginners, people who are maybe buying their first synthesizer. So if you're looking to dive into the world of electronic music, or you just really want a multifaceted, cool thing to bring along to a show or a jam, please stick around and see how you can fall in love with this synth just as I have.